Hello everybody, welcome to the show, and I'm your host, David Burrows. This is episode number 5. What an exciting show I've got packed up here for you this week. I tell you, there's some great things coming up this week. We'll be talking about Bobnoxious and how you can win some tickets to that, and a special charity event that I'm going to be involved with, and of course, the exclusive footage that we had being down at the MMA Meltdown in the Valley this past Saturday, December the 3rd. Behind the scenes, all around, exclusive interviews that you're only going to see right here on the show. That's coming up a little bit later. Tease, 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 all right? But first, hey, we got to get moving on because we got so much to do here. Right now, let's go to our YouTube video of the week, which comes from my good friend Sean Smith, actually, from Third Wave. Thank you, Sean, for sharing this. It's a little bit longer than what I'm normally putting in here, but I think you'll find it's really worthwhile. Christmas is coming, and my friend Sean mentioned to me, and it reminded me as well, I used to get some Hot Wheels tracks when I was a kid. I used to get those for Christmas. Had so much fun playing outside before video phones and all that stuff. Anyway, my friend Sean Smith shared this with me. This is the mother of all Hot Wheels tracks, and well, all I can do is show it to you. Here comes your YouTube video of the week. Take a look.
It's the YouTube video of the week.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
Okay, you ready to start it? Launch it, Aiden.
Wow, incredible. That's all I can say. It's one of my favorite words is wow and incredible, but it really says it all when it comes to the mother of all Hot Wheels tracks. Thank you, Sean Smith, for sharing that with me and everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. Now, if you have a YouTube video of the week you'd like to share that I can put on the show, please send me an email to info@davidburrows.ws. And coming up in the future, if I pick your video, you'll win a prize. Sorry, Sean, I don't have the prizes yet. But anyway, please send me an email. Once again, info@davidburrows.ws for your chance to win a prize for the YouTube video of the week. All right, coming up this Friday, I'm very, very excited to be a part of a charity event that actually myself and a few others created about 3 years ago. This began. And what's happening is down at Rock and Roll Pool Hall, down the old Leon's down at Maxwell and Christina there, we're having a charity one-on-one pool match against Tommy Gunn Spencer and myself, dazzling David Burrows. Now, it might sound a little bit boring to come out and watch us play a one-on-one. It's a race to 7. But we had some music and some entrance music and some more fun. And it's all to raise money for Alzheimer's Society here in Sarnia. I've been taking pledges. Tommy's taking pledges. It sounds like he's got a few more than me, but I'll keep working on it. We're taking pledges and raising money for Alzheimer's Society. We're going to have the Alzheimer's Society is going to be down there, and also we're going to have some silent auctions as well as a few other surprises as well. So if you're a subscriber to this channel and you've been watching, I'm reaching out to you and I'm asking you, whatever you've got planned on Friday night, this starts at 7:30, so it's an early start, and we'll be done early, probably around 9:30. The match will be done. But hey, we're going to stick around and do some karaoke too if you'd like to. But please, I'm reaching out to you, all my friends and viewers. Stop down at Rock and Roll Pool Hall this Friday night at 7:30. And I'm going to have a special guest, the beautiful Celia Dwyer. She was one of the Tap Out Girl representatives at the MMA, and she's going to be our ring girl, if you want to call her that. She's going to be coming down there and escorting me out. I'm the lucky guy that gets escorted out by Celia. Thank you, Celia. And she's going to be down there as well, participating in the event, just adding to the show that we're putting on down there to raise money for Alzheimer's Society. Once again, that's happening this Friday, December the 9th, down at Rock and Roll Pool Hall, and the action all starts at 7:30. I'm going to take a break and show you something very special for Christmas I want you to take a look at, and when we come back, we'll have a little bit more about Bobnoxious and how you can win tickets to go see Bobnoxious this Saturday at the Stubborn Mule. We'll be right back.
Will I sleep my life like ships pass on the ocean's waves, silent in the night? Sweet the smell of passion, sweet the touch of taste, alone I wait.
All right, once again, welcome back, and thanks for clicking into the show. And please remember to subscribe to this show so we can hit at least 200 views coming up this week. All right, some exciting things happening again down at the Stubborn Mule. They seem to keep putting on some great shows. Bobnoxious is going to be there this Saturday, December the 10th, and tickets are at the door, and you can get them, and they're reasonable, and we're just going to have a whole lot of fun down there with Bobnoxious, and special guest opening up for Bobnoxious, some friends of mine here from the Sarnia area. Zodiac Bird is going to be there, and we're just going to have a whole lot of fun. That's all I can tell you. Would you like to go see Bobnoxious and it not cost you anything? Here's what you have to do. Send me an email right away. You've only got a couple days here, to info@davidburrows.ws, and tell me what you like best about the show. Okay, that's all you got to do. Email me, info@davidburrows.ws, and tell me what you like best about the show so far. And if I pick you, I got 2 pairs. I'm going to pick 2 people to go see Bobnoxious. Now, here's the bonus part. Not only will you win a pair of tickets to go see Bobnoxious this Saturday, we're going to be down there with the camera once again with the show, and I want to take our winners and put you on the show. So here's how you win Bobnoxious tickets. info@davidburrows.ws. Send me an email and tell me what you like best about the show, and if I pick one of the 2, you're going to be down at Bobnoxious. No charge. We're going to get you in there, and we're going to do an exclusive interview with you and put you here on the show. Wouldn't that be cool? All right. Well, that's what's happening this weekend so far. I want to mention the Brapalooza that happened last Saturday at Puck Around as well. I don't have exact numbers, but they say thank you to everybody who participated. I know they've raised a whole lot of money for cancer research here in the Sarnia area. So congratulations, Puck Around, on a successful event. Okay, I've got to show you a couple other things, and when we come back, we'll have some more exciting things. Don't go away. Hi everybody, David Burrows here from the show, and we are so excited to be down here at the RBC Center this Saturday right now. And as you can see behind me, they're preparing the cage for tonight's MMA fights that are going to be happening here. And what a lot of excitement happening around here. The cage is getting set up, the lighting, the sound, everything that goes on behind the scenes. And we're going to be bringing you some exclusive footage that you're only going to see right here on the show. We're going to be walking around, hopefully talking to Rich Franklin is here, Steve Molitor, and a whole bunch of others, and we're going to be bringing it all to you right here. So watch the whole show, because you're only going to see this exclusive footage right here. So excited. Stay tuned. There's a whole lot more happening. All right, once again, lots of things happening in this Sarnia area. So much I can't get it all into one show. But I'll tell you what, if you've got an event that's happening or an upcoming show, nonprofit, non-charitable, whatever you think you want to call it, if you'd like me to put you on the show, send me an email to info@davidburrows.ws. We're going to plant that in your head, all right? info@davidburrows.ws. You got a charity event or something coming up you want everybody to know about, I'd be happy to put you on my show. Speaking of which, also coming up this December the 10th, something a little more family-oriented, the Rockin Country Collide Tour, once again moving into Point Edward this time, having an all-ages dance. The Rockin Country Collide Tour will take care young and old, and it's only $5 to get in. Now, hey, how would you like some free stuff from Third Wave? Hey, look at what I got here. I got a Third Wave CD here. I got a Third Wave t-shirt. You saw me wearing it last week. I don't know. And here's what you got to do to win one of these prizes, okay? And I've got some other stuff here. I've got some pink shirts for the ladies as well. Send me an email to info@davidburrows.ws. I do repeat myself a lot, but that's so you know and you will remember, okay? Send me an email to info@davidburrows.ws and tell me, I better not do that because that could be, okay. Just tell me what you like most about Third Wave and Whiskey Rain, or give me a story about one of the bands and something you've experienced with them. Just write me a quick little blurb on why you think you should be a winner. That's all you got to do is just be creative and send me an email to info@davidburrows.ws. And I'll have some more prizes coming up in the future from Third Wave and Whiskey Rain as well. I've also got Whiskey Rain promo CD, and I've also got the Rockin Country Collide Tour t-shirt, all right? So if you want to win a prize, send it to info@davidburrows.ws. Okay, I got to take another break, and when we come back, we're going to begin to show you the exclusive footage that only David Burrows with the show had from the MMA Meltdown in the Valley. Please continue to watch. Well, I'll be back shortly.
On the ocean's waves, silent in the night, sweet the smell of passion, sweet the touch, the taste, alone I wait.
Okay, welcome back once again here to the show. So much happening here in the Sarnia area, lots of incredible things happening. But speaking of incredible, we were down at the MMA Meltdown in the Valley this past Saturday, December 3rd. The Meltdown in the Valley put on by Avant Promotions was a huge success. Congratulations, Avant Promotions. And we were there with the show camera, and we have exclusive footage that you're not going to see anywhere else. You're only going to see it right here. We've got some interviews with the Meltdown girls. Rich Franklin talked to us. John Fraser spoke to us. Woodrow James, a whole bunch. We even got some of you fans in there. So listen, we've got lots lots to cover, and we're even going to be covering John Fraser's fight coming up at the end of the show, so stick around. Well, listen, first thing we want to do, what would Meltdown in the Valley be without the ring girls? Well, we got a chance at the expo during the afternoon before all the show began to talk to some of the girls. Take a look. All right, here we are, Dave Burrows on the show, and so excited to be here. As I mentioned earlier, you can feel the excitement getting more and more larger here at the RBC Center for tonight's Meltdown in the Valley. And what would the Meltdown in the Valley be without the ring girls here? Look at what I've got beside me. We're so excited. Ladies, are you excited for tonight? Yes? And beside me, Michelle McKay. You're so excited?
I'm very excited.
I can't wait. Any predictions for tonight? Do you have any favorite fighters?
I'm going for Joel just because he's from Sarnia.
Okay, cool. We're going for Joel. Now we're going to move over here to a past friend of mine, Duffy. Duffy, how you doing? You excited?
Very excited.
What else do you? What kind of numbers are we expecting here tonight? We're having a great turnout by the looks of it.
We can fit over 4, and we're hoping to get close to that. I mean, if it doesn't happen this time, I know the second event will, because
there's a clue, folks.
There's
Did you
a
hear
clue.
that? All right.
We're putting on a first-class event here.
Absolutely.
Everyone here is going to leave satisfied. They're going to tell your friends, why weren't you there?
Right.
And that's what we're going for.
And that's what you've been saying from the start. You know, yourself and Adelphia and Woodrow James, all a big part of what's happening here. And we're going to have the exclusive footage tonight. We're going to be up in the press box. We're going to be all around, and you're only going to see it on the show. Duffy, thanks so much. Ladies, have fun tonight. Give us one more hoot and holler.
Thank you.
We'll see you. Let's go back to the studio. Whew. Thank you, ladies, and you too, Duffy. Hey, the ring girls, you did an awesome job down there at the Meltdown in the Valley, and we were so excited to have a chance to talk with you. All right, let's move on to a very exciting interview that I was able to have a few moments with Rich Ace Franklin, MMA legend. He was there signing autographs in the afternoon, and he took some time to, well, have some fun with us here on the show. So let's go to that interview right now. Here is Rich Ace Franklin on the show. All right, everybody, so excited here once again at the RBC Center, and thanks for tuning into the show. Wow, the excitement is huge here at the RBC Center, and look what we've got here. MMA legend Rich Ace Franklin is here. Now, for all you MMA fans, I'm not going to talk about what you already know about this legend, but I will tell you, Rich, I hear a rumor that you're a bit of a Detroit Lions fan.
Well, okay, hold on. Let's back up.
Let's straighten that out.
I'm from Cincinnati, so I can't abandon my Bengals.
Okay.
And, but no, I grew up as a kid. I was a big Barry Sanders fan. So, interestingly enough, I was actually in Cleveland at an expo center there doing an autograph signing, and it was a big expo for athletes, just of all kinds, tons of NFL players. Long story short, we walked behind this curtain, and Barry Sanders was standing there, and I'm like, wow, you know.
That's your legend right there
exactly.
for you, right? So you're pretty excited about that.
Yeah, and I've never really been excited about meeting anybody famous or whatever, and it was the first time in my life I was completely dumbfounded, had nothing to say.
Yeah. Well, you can understand then why some of the fans coming here to meet you, you probably experienced that. They get a little shaky, as you mentioned in your article in the magazine there. It's definitely lots of reasons why. I follow you on Twitter, by the way.
Absolutely.
So
you like the nutritional stuff?
Absolutely.
Excellent.
Yeah,
good.
Absolutely. Can you tell? Yeah, really. Okay.
But you never know. It'll sink in eventually.
It will get to me sooner or later.
Keep hitting it.
And you're a bit of a prankster too here. Like, I know you have a bit of persona for people looking at you being a very serious guy, especially when you get close to a fight. But you like to really have a lot of fun, don't you?
I'll tell you what. Me and my guys, my business partner Jeff, an American fighter, we're on the road all the time, and we're constantly pranking each other with stuff. They've gone as far as putting fake condoms in my bed in the hotel room.
So it's probably a good release because you're on the road so much.
Yeah,
Well, Rich, thank you so much. I want to go over here to Nicole from New York Photo World. She's got a few questions for you as well.
Okay. Yeah. So at first,
Here, Nicole,
I'm a huge fan of yours. Oh my gosh. Okay. And I love your nose is getting way better than it was. Sorry, I was mortified when I saw that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so where do you see the sport going?
You know, the sky's the limit at this point. At one point in my career, I was always asked about this, and I always said, well, you know, the UFC, the MMA, it'll get popular, but it's a fighting sport. It is what it is. And we just broke ground on Fox, which is huge for us.
Very cool. Now, what do you think about women in MMA? Because there are a few women fighters out there. But
Yeah, I personally enjoy watching the women fights. They're usually highly technical fights. They're very scrappy, and I find them entertaining. Dana has said repeatedly that he does not want to bring women into the UFC. So we'll see.
One last question. If you had some information or some advice to give someone that wants to break into MMA, what would you say?
Well, my advice varies based on a person's age. You know, if you're still in school, I would always advise people to make sure you're wrestling for your high school team, and you might as well get for free what you're going to have to pay for in the future. But I always tell people that if you really want to break into MMA, you have to decide. When you're going in, it's always a hobby, but once you decide to actually start fighting and you want to fight, if you really want to make this a profession, treat it like a profession. Make good business decisions, be smart about the things that you do, be smart about your training and all that other kind of stuff.
I have one last question, if that's okay. Do you have any regrets about giving up teaching and coming to fight?
No, absolutely not. No, I'm not a.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, I'm not one that
Rich
has.
Ace Franklin, and one last question.
Go ahead.
Could I have your autograph?
Oh yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Rich Ace Franklin joining us here on the show, and we're going to continue on with some more exclusive footage that you're only going to see here on the show. Right now, we're going to go back to the studio. All right, here we are once again with exclusive footage for the show. Thanks so much for tuning in and subscribing to this channel. And as you can see here with me, one of the fighters here tonight, John Haggis Basher Fraser. John, thank you so much for being here and joining us.
Thank you.
And this really, you know, is an exciting event as we've been talking about. But for you personally, tell us a little bit more what this really means to you here tonight.
For me, having it in Sarnia is more of a good opportunity for all my family and friends to see me. A lot of people haven't got to see me live just because I fight up in Quebec so much. Nobody wants to take the 8 to 10 hour drive, so it's just a good opportunity for everybody to see me.
And a couple special people. I hear your parents are here tonight, and it's the first time they've ever seen you fight live, is that right?
Yes, this will definitely be the first time they've
So that's exciting for sure.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. It's going to be great.
What do you think of the card lineup? I mean, beside yourself, obviously, but what are you seeing with the card lineup here tonight?
The show's been put together really well. I think every fight's really going to be close, so it's going to be a very exciting card. No boring fights tonight.
Right, that's what we're hearing. All right, well, I know I don't want to take up too much of your time. We'll keep this nice and short, but you got to get some rested up for your fight tonight.
Oh, yeah.
All the best of luck to you, John.
Thank you
All
very
the
much.
fans in Sarnia are rooting for you, and we wish you a success in your fight tonight.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, John Fraser joining us here on the show. Once again, only exclusive footage that you're going to see on the show. Stay tuned for more. Let's go back to the studio. All right, thank you, Rich Ace Franklin, and thank you so much for the autograph. Had a time to talk to him off camera as well, and Rich is a super nice guy, and he really does like to have a lot of fun. So thanks again, Rich Ace Franklin. Of course, John Fraser in there took a quick minute to have an interview with us before he took time to get some rest before his big match. All right, also coming up, we're going to talk some more now with some of the behind-the-scenes thing. Kyle McKinnon, very busy guy, head of media relations for the Avant Promotions company, and he took some time out as well. And now we're also going to talk to Woodrow James. Take a look at this. All right, here we are once again, exclusive footage on the internet show, my show, The Show with David Burrows, and we're bringing you all this exclusive footage you're only going to see here on the show. You've seen some interviews with Rich Franklin, John Fraser, and a whole lot more, and we're going to keep bringing it to you. And right now, my good friend Kyle McKinnon. Kyle, I know you're a really busy guy, so thanks so much. Kyle is head of the media relations here for the Meltdown in the Valley. And of course, a lot of exciting things happening here. We were here this afternoon, and you can just feel the excitement building up. But you've been a behind-the-scenes guy here with this, and this has kind of been something in the works for a very long time. And fill us in. What's going on here? What can we expect to see here tonight?
Well, Al Duffy got a hold of me about 5 months ago, and he asked me to be a part of this great event. And I mean, it was an opportunity, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So I mean, I jumped at the chance to get it. And you know, you're talking about Rich Franklin. He was one of our first names on the list that we wanted to get here to promote this event. Sarnia's been so great to support us. They've been so wonderful to get out there, buy some tickets. And I mean, MMA is the fastest-growing sport in the world, and we've continued to that in Sarnia and shown. You know, that we're only the 7th show in Ontario since the license has been issued. So I mean, the fact that we have this, we have the Score here, the Score Fighting Series. This is a great card.
That's an incredible, you know, the Score Fighting Series being here. Listen, here's what I'm hearing. You guys have been promising and incredible. We're going to walk away and go, wow. And I think from talking to some of the fighters even saying, seems like a very fair card. It could go, the matches could really go either way. But one of the big cards, of course, John Fraser. This is a big opportunity for John, and he seems very excited.
Absolutely.
What's the final thing you think? You think we're going to see some strong matches here and just really good down and out MMA?
Oh yeah, we're going to see some great bouts. This is going to be from top to bottom, not just John facing Rediger. It's going to be top to bottom. They're going to be great fights. We've matched them up, experience-wise, weight class, as far as skill level. We want those ground and pound fights, those stand-ups, those the grappling, everything. We've got a little bit of everything right now, and I think that will please every fan that walks in.
Kyle McKinnon, thank you so much for your time. I know you're a busy guy, but I do appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
And listen, there is so much going to be happening here. Rich Franklin's going to be on the sidelines here tonight. Steve Molitor's here as well, and many, many others. And we are going to see an incredible show. But you're only going to see this exclusive footage on the show, my show, with David Burrows. So make sure you subscribe and share it with all your friends. Incredible. Stay tuned. A whole lot more coming. All right, here we are once again on the show. And as you can see, we're in the MMA cage here at the RBC Center. The excitement building up to tonight's event. And with me here, Woodrow James. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank
Woody,
you.
I got to call you Woody. We go back a while, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
And Woody, you've had a lot to do with what's happening here. What can you tell us? What do you expect to see here tonight as far as ticket sales and just what kind of an event are we looking at?
Well, the community of Sarnia has gotten behind a lot of things, right? These community events, and that's what this is. A lot of people are going to come together tonight, have a great time, get together. It's a winter night in Sarnia.
We really do have a great card here tonight, and some special guests. We had a chance. We were talking to Rich Franklin earlier.
Oh,
what a
great
super
guy.
nice guy,
Yeah,
Rich.
well, ideas maybe fight of the night, and we'll find out if I'm right. There's Jesse Ronson and Tony Hervey.
Right.
I think that, or a local guy from Goderich. He trains out of the only MMA gym here in Sarnia, Supreme MMA. Right. And his name's Joel Paquette. He's John Fraser's student and training partner, and he's going to make his debut tonight, and he's fighting Jason Meisel. So those are two fights I'm predicting out of 9. Yeah.
Right. Okay. And how are you feeling? You pretty excited?
I'm emotional right now. I'm standing here at Center Ice. The show hasn't started. It's set together.
Yeah.
Like, people are starting to come in. And I'm a subscriber to the show.
Right
I love it. Love it.
Perfect.
So.
Well, we're so excited for you and very happy for you and your partners here. Al Duffy and Duffy Simon, of course, and so many others. And like you said, the Sarnia community really getting behind this event here. And I know you guys have promised a show that we're going to walk away from that's just out of this world here for what
There's no way this can be a failure tonight. This is a huge success already, and the show hasn't even started. So, yeah, of course.
Awesome.
We're coming back. The city of Sarnia has so many local fighters that are professionals and so close, like with John Fraser, Chris Clement. It's awesome. You know what I mean? I'm the promoter and matchmaker and all that stuff, but I'm a fan of these guys. That's huge to me.
That's super. Well, all the best of luck to you, and congratulations on this. And we're going to be maybe bumping into you a little bit later on tonight to get some more emotion from you after the fight. Yeah, all right.
And make sure you guys tune in and subscribe to this station, the show. Make sure.
Thanks, Woody. That's all the time we got for this interview, but make sure you stay tuned to the show. We're going to have exclusive footage up from the press box, fights all over, and you're only going to see it right here on the show. All right, how cool is that? Thank you so much, Kyle McKinnon. Kyle, very busy with working with Avant Promotions there behind the scenes to make sure that all the promotion and everything goes well. And of course, there's our friend Woody. Woody, thank you so much. You can feel the excitement coming off Woody, and we were excited to be talking to Woody, and we were excited we were in the MMA ring. How cool was that? All right, well, what would MMA Meltdown in the Valley be without the fans? Well, we were walking around the VIP area of the MMA Meltdown in the Valley, and we ran into a few people who we thought you might be interested to talk to. So here's some of the fans. Take another look. All right, here we are on the show. Exclusive footage. Once again, I know I'm excited to keep saying it, but we're so excited to be sharing this with you. Exclusive footage on the show. I've got Rhonda. Hey, Rhonda, she's a big fan. And Jeremiah, look at, he's going for the Haggis Basher, right? Yeah, very excited. Rhonda, what brought you here tonight? Are you a new fan to MMA, or is this something?
No, I'm not a new fan. I just enjoy it. It's started as a young girl into wrestling and then into UFC and MMA. I'm here for the Haggis Basher. We totally are behind him.
So you're rooting for Fraser, obviously,
yes,
because this is a big opportunity for him. You know, this could bump him up to the next level, kind of thing. Do you have some other favorites here tonight that you're watching?
A couple, but mostly Fraser.
Just here to
we're here to lift
the
him
Haggis
up,
Basher.
put him up to the next level.
Jeremiah, are you excited to be here tonight?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, and you got anything you want to say to John Fraser?
I hope he wins, and I hope he gets like way up in UFC, and I think you'll go really far with it.
Yeah, right on. Thanks, Jeremiah, for being here. Rhonda, thank you so much for being on the show. Some exciting fans here, and you're only going to see it here on the show with David Burrows. All right, here we are once again on the show with the exclusive footage. So much excitement. We're down here on the main VIP floor, and we've got Lisa Hicken here. She's a big MMA fan. Hey, thanks so much, Lisa, for being here. What brought you here tonight, and who are you rooting for?
I came here. It's the first MMA show in Sarnia. It's amazing. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait to watch it. I'm rooting for Johnny Fraser. He's going to kick some ass. Jesse Gross, serious man. He's awesome. And then we got I met him last night, Joel Paquette.
Awesome,
He's gonna rock the world tonight. He's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, a great card lineup here. You're here with some friends. You got a table down here with some friends.
We're front row, right over here.
Awesome.
Front row.
All right. Well, there's another exciting fan, Lisa Hicken here, and she's so excited. Once again, let's take another break. We'll be back with more footage.
Cheers.
All right, here we are once again, the RBC Center, the Meltdown in the Valley. So exciting. You can hear the crowd, and I'm telling you, what some incredible fights we've seen. We're here at intermission right now, and with us is Woodrow James and the Meltdown girls, yeah. And we're so excited, Woody. I talked to you earlier, and had some expectations. How are you feeling right now at intermission?
I'm feeling good. We've had 4 fights so far. The crowd's happy. I just got told we have, at the RBC Center, we're 4 fights in, and they told me we had record sales of beer already.
I heard that, and that's awesome.
I don't understand Sting fans. Yeah. What's going on?
I've had a couple, I don't mind saying, so I'll take that.
We've had one local guy. We had a little bit of bad luck in it. The fights have been good. There's a lot of finishes. The crowd's happy.
The crowd has been amazing here. The support is awesome. The media, the Score Fighting Series is here recording all of this as well. And there's so much more here at the intermission. Ladies, how are you feeling? You excited being in that ring? Yes? Yes. All right, we're looking for some more. Okay, once again, we're just here at the intermission, but there's more coming up, and it's only exclusive footage, and you're only going to see it on the show with David Burrows. All right, here we are just moments away. We're here on the show, and we're just moments away from the main event happening here. Local hometown boy, John Fraser, getting ready to come out here against Travis Redinger, and this is the main event, the most exciting event of the night here. A great crowd here tonight, and we're having so much fun. Bringing you the exclusive footage only here on the show. We're gonna let the fighters come out, and then we're going to be showing you some highlights of the match, so stay tuned to the show. Here comes the main event. they have is so exciting. You can hear this capacity crowd here tonight. John Fraser is our winner here tonight. We're so proud of our hometown boy, John Fraser. And boy, oh boy, we've got all the exclusive footage, the whole fight and highlights. Hey, what can I tell you? Look around down here. What an incredible event here, put on by Avant Promotions here at the RBC Center. And it's only exclusive footage right here on the show.